Welcome back, writers. We're going to be reading another story today about rules in the classroom. Remember, we have today, which is Wednesday. We have Thursday, that's tomorrow, and then we have Friday. We have 3 more days of being online. Then we have our weekend, Saturday, Sunday, and we get to come back to school. So we're just trying to think of some rules or some things that we need to remember to help us be successful and super learners when we're at school. If you remember my story that I've been working on, my first page said, remember to keep your mask on at school. And I made sure to add all of those little details, such as my necklace and my blue mask that I had on. And I added the calendar that had the pattern that Mr. M has been working on too. So I made sure to add my details and talk about the rules. Then yesterday, I wrote that I needed to wash my hands to get rid of the germs. So my sentence said, wash your hands to get rid of germs. And you can see the details that I tried to put in my story. I had on a gray sweater that had some pink cuffs with a little gray strip. And I had on my watch. My watch was it's actually white, but white's really hard for you to see. So I just kind of made it yellow. And I had the water that was coming out of the faucet, and there's my faucet. And then I made sure to include the right colors on my fingers because I have red fingers and then one silver finger on my nails. So I'm remembering those details, and I'm remembering we're writing a pattern about some rules that we need to remember at school. I'm going to read this story, We Don't Eat Our Classmates, and this is wrote by Ryan T. Higgins. And I'm going to see if this helps give me an idea of another rule that maybe I'm just not remembering. Let's take a look at We Don't Eat Our Classmates. And this is a little dinosaur, and look at, he's eating a shoe. I hope that the classmate's not in him. Ooh. We don't eat our classmates. Hey kids, you will never be eaten by a T-Rex. They are extinct. I promise. Penelope Rex was nervous. Oh, boys and girls. Is Penelope here? I thought it was a boy. What is Penelope? Yeah, Penelope's actually a girl. Penelope Rex was nervous. It's not every day a little T-Rex starts school. You guys aren't really starting school, but it kind of is our first day back in a long time. What are my classmates going to be like? Will they be nice? How many teeth will they have? This was very important. And I know from talking to many of you during our meetings, several of you have lost teeth. Penelope's mom bought her a new backpack with ponies on it. Ponies were Penelope's favorite because ponies are delicious. Penelope's dad packed her a lunch of 300 tuna sandwiches and 1 apple juice. Finally, the big day came, and Penelope Rex was very surprised to find out that all of her classmates were children. Oh, wow, Penelope is pretty big, isn't she? Look at the details that they have here. I can tell Penelope's huge because this person is kind of short, and look at the little tiny fishbowl. Penelope's pretty big. So she ate them because children are delicious. Oh, Penelope Rex, said Mrs. Noodleman, we don't eat our classmates. Please spit them out at once. So she did. And there's that detail right there of that shoe sticking out of her mouth. It was not the best way to start school, but still Penelope was determined to have a good first day. Do you notice any details over here? Do you notice the spit and the slobber? And what about their faces? Their faces are sure telling me a lot about how they felt. She tried hard to make a friend at recess. Look at that detail. So the girl's going to slide down and loop. Not a good choice, Penelope. And she finger painted some of her best work. Look at that. Still trying to eat children. She even saved Griffin Emery a seat at lunch. And she said, "You can sit here." I think the children are feeling a little afraid of Penelope. Penelope started to notice everyone was making friends, but her. It was lonely. I think we know why Penelope's not able to make friends. She hasn't been very nice, has she? When she got home, her dad asked about her first day of school. "I didn't make any friends," Penelope cried. "None of the children wanted to play with me." "Penelope Rex," her father said. "Did you eat your classmates?" "Well, maybe sort of, just a little bit." "Sometimes it's hard to make friends," said her dad, "especially if you eat them. You see, Penelope, children are the same as us on the inside, just tastier." And that gave Penelope a lot to think about. The next day, Penelope tried really hard. But poor Penelope, she just could not stop herself from eating her classmates. "Mrs. Noodleman, Penelope ate William Amato again." Oh, poor Penelope, she's just not sure what to do. And they were all afraid of her. Except Walter. Walter was a goldfish. So Penelope tried to make friends with him. "Will you be my friend?" Chomp! The goldfish. It bit Penelope. Oh no. "Eee!" cried Penelope. "He's eating my finger! Wah!" Once Penelope found out what it was like to be someone's snack, and she lost her appetite for children. So Penelope realized that's probably how the other children felt when she was eating them. It hurt. It probably hurt on the outside, and it probably hurt their feelings on the inside. She stopped eating her classmates, even when Cece Woodman spilled barbecue sauce all over herself. And soon Penelope made friends. "Found you!" Looks like they're playing a game of hide and seek. "Want a brownie? I helped make them." So she's sharing with them. That's pretty nice. Now, even when children look especially delicious, she peeks at Walter and remembers what it's like when someone tries to eat you. Not a good feeling, is it? And Walter the goldfish stares right back at her and licks his lips. And look how it makes Penelope feel. Pretty frightening. Because dinosaurs are delicious. Ah! And she's running away. Be sure to click on the next video so you know what your job is for writing today.